The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 Noel.
Boom, fully loaded up with Christmas music.
That's it. The entire reel is Christmas-fied as we dive into Christmas week here. Here we are, the Monday before Christmas and all through the house, and I finally got my shopping done.
You did get your shopping
done.
It was
shopping is done.
Because I shamed you for a month for not doing it.
You did.
You should be thanking me now.
Well, I do thank you because we don't have to, go to, tonight or tomorrow, where it's going to be absolutely insane. But, there's some great deals here at the Timmins Square Shopping Center.
Did you get gift cards for everyone? The gift that shows you don't care?
No. We've got gifts under the tree.
I know you got gifts. You went Christmas shopping.
Well, yeah, no
what
gift cards.
Did you get a utility bill?
Yeah, no gift cards.
Okay.
Yeah, here's my hydro bill. You can take care of that.
For here's the late breaking news. You went Christmas shopping, and what you got was gifts. Well, thanks, Kinsman, for shocking us.
Captain Obvious. Yeah. No gift cards. Yeah, we didn't get gift cards this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
We're beating the hustle. Normally we leave it to Christmas Eve, but we thought we.
Do you have your Christmas lights up?
No, just the tree.
Okay.
Just the tree.
Rumor has it on the street that you bug your neighbors to install them on Christmas Eve. Is this true or a rumor?
That was Teddy. Teddy lives near me. Yeah.
Poor Teddy, trying to enjoy a Christmas Eve supper, and you're like, "Hey, can you come over and hang my lights?
Hook up the light string for us."
Hey, listen, Christmas break is coming up. Baby, it's cold outside. Obviously, it's Timmins, but we thought, listen, you and I love the heat. I particularly love the camping season, but we both love summer. And what a way to feel a little more toasty than to bring our fans and our friends from Camp Bickell.
Yeah, let's talk camp and let's talk poke check for a cause.
Yeah.
I know Camp Bickell, of course, tied in with JP Bickell, and of course, we're going to talk Leafs tonight. You're out of your league tonight. We're talking Leaf chat on the show.
You mentioned Johnny Bauer's name like 5,000 times.
Well, why not?
You're so.
We've got Johnny Bauer's grandson on the show, which we're going to introduce. And again, poke check for a cause. If you haven't got a raffle ticket for this yet, chance to go to Toronto January the 10th to see Toronto and the Vancouver Canucks in the alumni booth. You get to sit with Johnny Bauer III, John Bauer, who we'll chat with tonight. And hang out with the schmoozies, the bigwigs in Toronto.
You haven't asked if you call him John or Johnny, Kinsman. So
we're going to bring him on. I'm going to say he gets the odd Johnny. Hey, it's Johnny Bauer's
You're
grandson.
pretending like you know him. You're such a fanboy. Okay, let's bring on Graham and let's bring on John Bauer. Hi, hello.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good. How are you?
We're well.
You know him. My colleague to the left is a depressed Leaf fan right now.
Yeah, they're not playing too well, but a diehard Leaf fan. Yeah.
I have to tell you, John, we've been doing the show for 5 years, 4 times a week. He mentions a guest name like once or twice. Tonight he mentioned your name literally over 1,000 times. Like he's excited.
Yeah,
as am I. But
it's not too often you get the grandson tie to the China wall here in studio.
I'll have to correct you, Mark. It's actually John's son. We got John Jr., John the second here.
Me. So this is John's son, John Bauer. All right.
Yeah.
You got egg on your face already.
Yeah, I've got egg on my face already.
It's my son who'll be hosting the winners at the ACC.
Okay, so that's part of the grand prize.
That's right.
Excellent. So Johnny Bauer III will be in the alumni box January 10th. And again, we're here to talk about Poke Check for a Cause.
Yeah.
An amazing raffle and a good chance for someone to maybe put a stocking stuffer in the winning ticket, in time for Christmas in their stocking. So tell us a bit about this charity and the big raffle here, Poke Check for a Cause.
Yeah, well, fortunately, we've teamed up with Camp Bickell, who I know you guys are familiar with, and Graham McLaughlin, and they've been instrumental in helping us get this off the ground. So we've got a grand prize where the winners will get they'll sit in my seats. And then they'll get a period in the alumni box. And I'm not sure which alumni will be there on the night, but whoever's there, they'll get to meet them and chat with them a bit. We've scheduled a meet and greet with Joe Bowen, who is the voice of the Maple Leafs on radio. He's actually retiring this year,
Mhm.
but they're going to go up to the press box up top and see and meet Joe. We also have dinner at Real Sports, which is across the street, which is just a fantastic sports bar.
Yeah.
They've remodeled it. I was in there in the fall, and I was back in Toronto, and had dinner, and it's just awesome. I've never seen so many TVs in my life, except Best Buy. But otherwise, it's just great. And then also a couple of Johnny Bower Leaf sweaters will be presented to the winners. And I think that's it. I'd have to check my list here to see what else is on the prize.
Austin Matthews jersey.
Oh yeah. So the other two prizes, right, Graham, thanks. The second prize is a signed Austin Matthews jersey, and the third prize is a signed Curtis Joseph jersey.
Wow.
Good stuff.
Phenomenal prize pack. And again, grand prize for this, if you're watching January the 2nd. So what? I know you've got a running countdown online. 10 days to go to get the winning ticket and the winning ballot. Again, they go to rafflebox.ca /raffle/Camp Bickell to get your tickets.
That's or you can also go to the Johnny Bower Foundation.ca website, and there's a link there as well that'll take you to that same spot. Yep.
Excellent stuff.
I have a couple questions for John. One's related to Camp Bickell, but I want to go back a little bit. I mean, obviously, anyone who's a hockey fan knows your dad and what he meant to the game. And one of the things that the Leafs do really well is honor their past. They're probably one of the best sports marketing machines to honor their past. It must be like, and I guess I could never explain it because I'm not a Bauer family member, but that must mean so much to you when you're at the rink, when you're around Toronto, when you're talking to hockey fans, to hear how much your dad meant to the organization in the game. Like, I could never put that into words, but that carries, that's a long lasting feeling, correct?
Yes, it absolutely is. He played for them for 12 seasons, and then he worked for them for another 20 seasons, 20 years as a scout and goalie coach. And then when he officially retired, he became one of their hockey ambassadors. And basically he was that until when he passed away. So it's a very special thing. And I think you're right. You almost have to be a family member to understand that. But the presence of his memory, what he brought to the Leafs, and what he I think brought to the people that supported the Leafs it's hard to explain, because he was a man that chose to give of himself very much. He would go to minor hockey banquets for different organizations. He would go to autograph shows, of course, and card shows. Somebody would phone him up and just want to talk to him, and he'd take the call. That was the type of man he was. He was very giving of himself, very generous, and just a fantastic father. We were very, very lucky not only to have him as a man, but also to share a little bit of his limelight with the Leafs and with Toronto.
Wow, such a your name has it's like the you're lugging around the gold plate, with Bauer attached to it. And again, I'm sure you see it, everywhere you go. They pull out the red carpet for you. Again, one of the Leaf legacies. It's not too often. We haven't seen a cup win in, since '67. Of course, your dad was a part of that. Also a part of the trio, the back-to-back Stanley Cup, 62, 63, and 64. Yeah, and it's just the name Bauer. When people see John that you're walking through it, they bow to your feet.
Well, they bow to my dad's memory and what he achieved, really, and that's fantastic. And there's a lot of people that still remember him. And when they find out who I might be or who I am, they're usually, I'll use the word impressed, but not with me, but with his memory and the fact that they're meeting somebody from his family. And so it's a great honor. It truly has been. If I can, I'll share a little story. When we were back in Toronto for the opening the game this season, and we took the subway in because traffic in Toronto is crazy. And so we were going home on the subway, and we were sitting down, and the people across from us, and we were chatting about the game. He had a Leaf jersey on, and chatting about the game, and for about 10, 15 minutes. And then things went around and whatever. And I mentioned to him, I said, my father played for the Leafs. And then I told him who he was. And he looked at me and he went, "You're not going to believe this." But he says, "I met your father once on the subway." So, yeah, it was just, out of the blue. We're talking to this fella and his wife for 15 minutes. And he says, "I was taking the subway home once, and your father was on the subway." And I went over and spoke to him, and we chatted for 3 or 4 minutes. And he said, such a gentleman and very, very kind to spend the time to talk with me. But what are the chances that you would meet somebody on the subway where he met your father on the subway?
Yeah,
So, how cool is that?
But there's a lot of people in Toronto that have met my father. So, yeah.
That's a nice connection.
It
And,
is.
speaking of connection, I'm kind of curious about this story. Graham's spending some time with us from Camp Bickell. So what's the relationship between Camp Bickell and the Bauer family, Graham?
Well, it's not really well known, but J.P. Bickell actually was at the time, the majority owner, president, chairman, and director of the Toronto Maple Leafs. So that's the memorabilia I have in my office, basically. And when he passed in 1951, they weren't sure how to honor him, but they came up with the idea to create a cup in his honor. And they created the J.P. Bickell Memorial Award, and that's the award that you see here over my shoulder. And it's only been given out about 22 times at the discretion of the board of directors, and it's for anyone. I'll read it. It's the Memorial Cup was presented by Maple Leaf Gardens in respectful memory of J.P. Bickell Esquire, and in appreciation of his invaluable services as president from the year of its inauguration until 1931 until 1951. He was chairman of the board for 11 succeeding years and a director until his decease in 1951, to be awarded to a player of the Maple Leaf hockey team at such times and for such merit as may be designated and determined by the board of directors. So it's a very prestigious trophy and a very, very prestigious award. And Johnny Bauer he's the only 3-time recipient of the award. So when I took to research and co-write his book called J.P. Bickell, The Life, the Leafs, and the Legacy, I called Johnny Bauer and asked him if it would be okay if I put his picture in the book, being the only 3-time recipient of the award. And he was elated, and took the time, as John Jr. has told us, took the time. I called him up, talked to him on the phone for 15, 20 minutes. And he had pictures taken with the mini cup for me, sent them to me. And here's a picture here of him receiving the award in the book on page 103. So if you can see that, but there he is receiving the award. So there's quite a nice connection to it. And John and I both have Flames. I'm in Calgary, pardon me. Leaf alumni watches. And one night I'm looking at my watch, and for every numeral on the watch, there's actually a cup, the year of when they won the cup, and then the Stanley Cup at the 12. And I was looking at it, and I called John. I said, "Do you know what I just realized?" And he said, "What's that?" I said, "That watch you and I both have." I said, "Our two families have a hand in every one of those Stanley Cups," which is pretty unique. So we share that. We've been good friends for a number of years. And obviously that's how we connected on this. So just in the summertime, having a beverage on his deck at Wabamun Lake, we came up with the idea to how can we work together, and this was a natural.
Wow. Phenomenal story.
It is,
and a phenomenal tie-in to two great Leaf legends.
That's right.
And again, their legacy's carrying on with, great causes and raffles such as this. And of course, Camp Bickell keeping the flame alive. Well, we don't want to use the word flame, but it's just an amazing story.
You can mention another hockey team. Don't get nervous there, Kinsman. I know you're surrounded by Leaf greats right now. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
But
I think we're sitting on 13 Stanley Cups. And what's that other team out east? I think they have one.
we're creeping forward.
Yeah, he's I
gotta ask you
a sense joke.
This question, John, and you're right. Like, from what I've read about your dad, he was an even better person than he was a hockey player, and everyone knows he was a phenomenal goalie. Yeah. But even a better person. What's the greatest piece of advice your dad ever gave you?
Oh my. Other than smarten up.
Fair enough.
I think, maybe I could explain it this way. Like a lot of people would have thought that, because I did play hockey, and I was drafted by the Washington Capitals, so I had a chance at it. But he never pushed me. He let me do it my way. He let me, play the way I wanted to play. He certainly offered comment when I wanted it, and the odd time when I didn't, just because I probably needed it. But for the most part, he let me do it my way. He let me play if I wanted to play. If I didn't want to play, I didn't have to play. And so I think it wasn't so much a piece of advice as it was the way he brought me up, in terms of letting you, find your own way, find what you like. If you want to be a hockey player, then go for it. If you want to be a school teacher, go for that. Whatever you choose to do. But it was, be true to yourself. Don't let the pressure of his career affect me. And I think just, being there for me when I needed him, and not being too overbearing when it came to playing hockey.
If I was to sit down with your dad, I'd probably keep him for 10 months. I'd have a million questions.
Yeah, a million questions.
I'm curious about this. People always share the greatest players of all time. The lists are everywhere. But did your dad ever share with you who he thought was the greatest NHLer of all time?
I think from a goaltender's perspective, I know he had a lot of respect, first of all, as a player, for guys like Beliveau, Howe, Richard. I remember him telling me one of the happiest days of his life was when Rocket Richard retired, but he played with a lot of greats, and the players of his era, they were a little different than the players of today. The game's different now. All about it. The game is different. I think he also remembered players, like Howie Morenz. You're going back a long time, but just amazing. Primo for Toronto. A lot of those guys, just fantastic hockey players. I think if he had to pick one from his era, he would probably go with Gordie Howe.
Right.
I don't know. You can't go wrong by saying, when you look at the number of years he played, the points he put up, the things that he achieved as an individual player, just one of the greatest of all times, for sure.
It's hard to debate.
Yeah, hard to debate Mr. Howe, for sure.
No kidding. Played for, what was it, 5 decades?
He played in 5 different decades, I think, something like that. Yeah.
That is tremendous.
Another phenomenal streak.
Camp Bickell, Graham. So obviously, we're getting ready for Christmas. The snow's on the ground. Is it too early for folks to start thinking summer camp registration? When can we expect some information on that? We know we get excited when that gets released. The parents get excited because they can send their kids off to camp. I personally like that. But they treat the kids so well, and they gain new experiences and friends. I strongly recommend, if you haven't sent your child to Camp Bickell, to go, and memories that you'll never forget. So when can we expect some news on registration for 2026, Graham?
Well, it'll be the end of January because we're going to have our annual general meeting and obviously confirm our dates. What I'm striving to do this year with the calendar, though, is typically we've had 5 weeks of camp. And when you think about who goes to camp, it's kids of all nationalities and backgrounds, and we've never turned a child away for financial reasons. But how about the children with exceptionalities? So I've been working really hard in the off season here to have some conversations with Diabetes Canada, with an organization called Campfire Circle, also talking with Easter Seals. So I'm hoping to launch this year, and I can't confirm that yet, but I'm hoping to launch a week at camp for children with exceptionalities. Now that's going to take extra nursing, extra staffing, potentially some parents there. But we're working towards that, and we can't confirm that that's happening. But we're trying to service the needs of the entire community, and I think that would be one really good way to do it. And that's sort of holding up our schedule or our calendar. Now, having said that, it's obviously all of July. The 5 weeks on both sides of July end up being the Camp Bickell week. So that's what's happening from a pure Camp Bickell standpoint.
Yeah. It's always it's wonderful out there, and
sure is.
Some kids spend multiple weeks out there, and the when you grow older, I remember I grew up in Thunder Bay as a child, so I didn't have the opportunity to go to Camp Bickell, but my summer camp experiences really resonate and remain with me. I still have a few friends from summer camp that I met,
and you learn skills that you still use today. Tying knots, how to use a compass properly. Yeah. Again, it's life skills, and you can't. It doesn't get any better than Camp Bickell. And again, if anybody's never been to the website, they've redesigned it. Go check it out, campbickell.ca, and get yourself up to date on camp season, which is coming around the corner again.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll ask the question to John because you're too embarrassed, Kinsman. Mark, my colleague wants to know if the Leafs are going to turn it around this year.
Well, I hope so. I feel it. I feel them coming. They just got rid of one of the power play coach, one of the coaches today.
Oh, I missed that. I didn't hear that.
They let go Mark Savard. John.
Yeah, Mark Savard's off.
Mark Savard, eh? Okay. Well, I don't know whether that'll make a difference on the ice or not, but at the end of the day, the players are the ones that are on the ice, and they gotta make it happen. In the words of my dad, who was a forever optimist when it came to the Leafs, because they used to always, somebody would always ask him, usually in late September or the October, Johnny, how are the boys going to do this year? And Dad would always say, well, he says, they've got a couple of new guys. He says they got bring lots of promise. He says, I think they're going to do it this year. I think they're going to be there. So I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed, and I'm gonna stay with that theme. And I'm gonna say, you know what? I think they're gonna turn it around, and they might squeak into the playoffs. And then who knows? Because that's a whole new season once you're over that point. So I always got hope, and I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, well, we all have been hoping since 1967, which your dad was part of that the last championship brought to Toronto. Now, question for me, for you, John, do you have your dad's rings somewhere? The Stanley Cup rings, or are they in a shrine of the Hockey Hall of Fame?
Yeah, no. We I have two sisters, and between the three of us, when it came time to look at all the memorabilia, and believe me, there was a lot. We shared in his rings. He also had 3 miniature Stanley Cups, and so we each have one of those, and a few other very near and dear things. I'm fortunate enough too. The Graham's namesakes award, the Bickell, they used to either give you a cup, a little cup, which is a miniature of it, or they used to offer the player $500. So back then, the salaries were not all that tremendous. So of the 3 times that my dad won it, he chose to take the $500 twice. but we do have one cup, and I actually have that, and
Oh, wow.
it's a great honor and a great an amazing namesake or keepsake to have. Graham's seen it, and he's so I know we both look at it with a lot of fond memories.
Wow, just like the big cup, the mini cup, does it have all the names etched around that mini cup?
The Stanley Cups, yes, it does. Yes.
No, on the mini cup. This is actually
on the Bickell Cup.
Oh, that's the mini
No,
cup.
on the Bickell Cup, it just has my father's name on it.
Mm-hmm.
Graham's got one in his hand, so you can see the size.
I'm gonna
Let's zoom in on Graham. There he is.
There you go, kid. Yeah.
So it does have the lettering of who it was awarded to and what it was for, and the year on the bottom or on the base. This is made out of gold. This was actually from Copenhagen. This is the first mini that was ever produced. And it was actually, if you look above my head, that's Ted Kennedy getting the first mini cup in 1953. And that's J.P. Bickell's sister, my cousin Marjorie, awarding it. And that's in his hand. And that's actually this cup, which I was fortunate enough to buy at auction. So this is the very first mini in 1953. It was worth $500 in 1953 because these are gold plated. And the original cup, the gold came from the McIntyre mine in Schumacher. So that's the significance of his background in gold, and all of the awards that the Leafs would give out were actually gold. And the mini cup is what you received when you were awarded the J.P. Bickell Memorial Award.
Wow, incredible!
Yeah.
Incredible. Yeah, piece of history right there.
It is a beautiful thing.
It is.
I have to tell you a story, John. So I'm an avid Blue Jays fan. I was in Toronto. I was at the Rogers Center for Game 7, and everyone knows how that turned out. My wife did not want to. Me and my wife went to Game 2, and she had enough of that. So I went by myself, and of course, I'm on the phone with her after, crying my eyes out, walking alone to the hotel with a bag of McDonald's. And my wife, being a Leaf fan, she's like, "You finally know how we feel." You got it. And I'm like, "Yeah, I do, and I don't like it."
Yeah, it's a lot like that. Yep.
Yeah, it was a lot of. I'm still a little off, but there's worse things in life. To be passionate about sports, a lot of positivity and bonding can come in that, along with some tears, obviously. But Graham, I don't want to leave without talking a little bit more about Bickell, because that is the theme of the night. How would you describe Camp Bickell to someone who's never sent their child there?
That's a really good question. What I can do is talk about the experience and the impression that it left on me. And as I said earlier, I'm from Calgary. I'm J.P. Bickell's first cousin, and I was invited by Ed Pupich to come when they made the Timmins Sports Heritage Hall of Fame. And I got Bickell's award as a builder, and I had at least 500 people there, and at least 300 came up to me and thanked me for the mine, the McIntyre Arena, or Camp Bickell. And it wasn't one thank you for Camp Bickell. It was 3 generations and 3 generations of stories of Camp Bickell. So it leaves a lasting impression on all of the children that go throughout their entire life. So they typically start as a camper, then they'll become a director, a counselor at some point. And then some of them now are directors of the actual camp. So they're still giving back to the community through serving on Camp Bickell's board. And we've got a number of those people in the area that are still involved. So it's a wonderful thing. We think it's in a lot of ways the best week of children's lives. And on the logo, you can see the loon. We have resident loons on Chapman Lake. And I always say the wake behind the loon is the impression it leaves in everyone's life after they've attended Camp Bickell. This past summer or season, through 4 months, I like to say we served 1,200 children and almost 2,000 individuals through our third-party rentals as well. So it's really a service to the community. And we're very happy to carry on J.P. Bickell's legacy and very proud of the institution that it's become in Northern Ontario.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah,
we're very proud partners of Camp Bickell.
Yes, we are.
And what it means to our community for decades also. So and we're very we're wearing the hoodies ourselves.
We're wearing the hoodies, and again,
Yeah.
you saw the PAIB Insurance Inc. Wheel of Winning. We're going to give 3 brand new hoodies away for underneath the tree, and again, winners tonight will get in touch with Graham McLaughlin, and we'll get you in the right direction of those brand new hoodies tonight.
And don't forget, the purpose of the show is to highlight the Johnny Bauer Foundation Poke Check for a Cause, to buy tickets. They're fundraising to create bursaries for children of any national denomination, hockey and otherwise. So that's really the purpose for it. And through our partnership, we're hoping to send, depending on the results, some kids to camp on behalf of the Johnny Bauer Foundation. So that's the purpose. If you go to the Johnny Bauer Foundation, I believe it's .ca, and you can buy tickets on there, very reasonable. One ticket for $10 gets you a shot at all those prizes. And the main prize is, I believe it's about a $3,500 value. So it's worthwhile. It's worth the $10 investment for sure.
Yeah, no kidding. And again, you've got different price points: 3 tickets for $25, 10 for $50. And again, put those into a stocking for Christmas. Anybody's got the chance. And again, you do the draw. Are you doing it live, Graham, January 2nd, live from Camp Bickell, or is that someone else?
It'll be someone else that's up there that'll be doing the draw, but that's exactly right. It'll be on January 2nd.
So it's 10 days to get those tickets in.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. So make sure you go visit the Johnny Bauer Foundation, get your tickets there. And of course, you can buy rafflebox.ca/raffles/Camp Bickell and get your tickets that way. And again, someone's going to be off to Toronto. Again, the game is January the 10th, the Leafs versus Vancouver. And yeah, someone's going to be sitting in the alumni box with the man right there, John Bauer.
Or his son.
Yes. It's going to be an awesome.
Johnny
The third, yes.
host. Yeah.
Johnny.
Yeah, there's too many Johns in our family. It gets confusing.
There's
no one has a choice with the name. Your dad provided a good one. We're going right down the line.
We're just going right down the line.
Jinx it.
Why not? But what a night sitting in Toronto. Let's say one of our watchers, viewers tonight, John, wins the alumni box. What type of treatment is that person getting at a Leaf game?
Well, it's we call it the Johnny Bauer experience because you're going to go some places that the average person attending a game could never go. Like I said, we're going to meet Joe Bowen up in the broadcast booth. Going to go to the alumni box. You're going to have dinner at Real Sports, and plus the sweaters and just the overall treatment. And hosted by my son Johnny the Third, and I think it's I know the fella that won last year. He brought his I think his 14-year-old son along, and they were just floored by the overall experience. And I think that it'll be just as good this year. Hopefully, we'll keep our fingers crossed that Toronto wins the game, which would be the icing on the cake.
Yes, it would be.
Is every member of your family a Leaf fan?
Oh, yeah.
It's
mandatory.
With the Guy Lafleur jersey,
yeah,
there might be a fight around the Christmas table.
Getting the nudie at the front door there.
Yeah, no. It's mandatory. Yeah,
it is mandatory. Okay, well, fair enough. I love that. No one's ready to break the mold. I love that. Well, hey, listen. We'll start with Graham. Was there anything else that we might have missed throughout this discussion that you wanted to highlight?
No, just that what we really appreciate being friends of the show, and Jamie and Mark, what you guys are doing for the community there is just phenomenal, and keeping everyone top of mind. And even though Camp Bickell's a 4-month experience, we're working really hard to do a lot of improvements at Camp Bickell. We've already gone down that road, major investments last year. We're continuing that this year. We're hoping to finish our interpretive center for our eco camp, and also the eco trails, building out 3 to 4 more kilometers of eco trails. We have 275 acres up there now, almost 275 acres at Camp Bickell. So we really want to get kids back to nature, get them off their phones, and learn from an ecology perspective about the birds and the trees and the water and the the flora and the fauna and everything that through a biological perspective that they could understand. So that's really what we're trying to do. We're trying to service the community and the needs of the entire community. So not only children programming, but also we're going to be adding some more adult programming this year. We want to add some more adult accommodation out there. So it's a process, and we appreciate everyone being patient with us. But like I say, we did 1,200 children and 2,000 people last year, which is a record to go through camp. So appreciative of the community, appreciative of you guys and what you do, and appreciate our friendship with the Bauer family as well. So we're just trying to help to raise some money for their efforts and our own.
Yeah, we really appreciate both your times. And John, I have to tell you this before you go. Like growing up, I'm 51, so the Gretzky era. Gretzky was my hero. And the most common feedback I hear about Gretzky in our community, because it's dominant Leaf fans, was that should have been a high stick on Gilmore in '93.
I haven't people still talking about that one. Yeah, still leaves a sour taste.
Where do you lean on the high stick? No call? Good call? Should have been called?
Oh, it was definitely a missed call. he should have been in the box, and Leafs should have gone on and won. And I think they would have faced Montreal, right?
Yeah. They would have, Patrick Waugh.
Yeah, and I mean, whenever you get Toronto and Montreal for a Stanley Cup final, it doesn't get any better. So there was a lot of things that were missed by that one failed blow of the whistle.
Yeah, was that Kerry Fraser, the one that never wore the helmet?
Oh yeah,
Kerry Fraser.
Kerry had even bigger hair than I did, and
didn't want to ruin the deal for the game.
You Leaf fans never forget a thing.
No, we don't.
I'll give you credit for that.
We don't.
But thank you so much, John, and thank you so much, Graham.
Yes,
really
thanks,
appreciate
gentlemen.
your time, and of course, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, of course.
Same to you, Jamie and Mark, and thanks for having us on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Greatly appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Good night, guys. Thank you.
Night.
How
awesome
tremendous was that? Wow, that's really awesome. And they put their time, and whether it's the camp or it's the Johnny Bauer Foundation, like these are all positive things in our community, in a world where we need positive things in our communities. And both groups are doing an amazing job. And as you say when they get together, the dynamic duo, right?
The dynamic duo. Yeah. Again, Bickell, Bauer, you got the two names. When you say those names, you're talking about Leafs Nation.
Very
what cool. A cool night tonight. And again, Graham McLaughlin, go visit the website, find out more on Camp Bickell, campbickell.ca. And go to the Johnny Bauer Foundation and buy tickets.
Now, I know,
poke check for a cause. Get those tickets.
I know you're off to a Leaf game during our holiday.
Yes.
Don't you be looking around the
we're
arena
going down to Toronto on Saturday.
And trying to bug, John and John the Third. Let them enjoy the Leafs game.
Let them enjoy the Leaf game.
Just because you chatted
we'll be
to
heckling. We're middle pack.
Just
at Scotiabank.
Just because you chatted to him for 10 minutes, don't be saying, "Hey, that." Extra seat in the alumni booth. You sit in your own seats there, Kinsman. But two outstanding gentlemen, and it was a tremendous honor to have them both on the show.
It is.
Okay, you mentioned the Wheel of Winning.
Yeah, we're giving away 3 of these amazing Camp Bickell hoodies, and again, winners will be notified when we spin the wheel 3 times.
Yeah.
Again, someone's going to be winning one just in time for Christmas.
Right after this break.
You are so awesome.
TFAC has a blind pre-sale discount for Rock on the River 2026. Tickets are on sale now and would make a great stocking stuffer. ROTR.ca. And get a ticket for the U18 Curling Championships February 8th through 15th at the MAC. Visit curlthemac.ca for your tickets. Boxing Week prices are on the lot this week at Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. It's worth the drive for amazing Christmas savings. 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. And Merry Christmas from Jessica Gervais and Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Looking to buy in the new year? Contact Jessica now, 705-363-0136. It's still time to get your Downtown Timmins BIA gift cards with the Downtown Timmins BIA. Call 705-264-8733 to pick up yours. Merry Christmas from Albert Seal from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Putting your house up for sale in the new year? Contact Albert today, 705-465-3493 to seal your deal. It's Boxing Week at Canadian Tire Timmins. Stop in and save up to 40% off this week. $21.99 Riverside Drive. It's still time to get your Santa picks at the Timmins Square Shopping Center. Book yours online, whereissanta.com. Mention KINZ and KLOMP at the cash at Sweet Freeze Timmins and save 10% off. Located at 175 3rd Avenue or shop online, sweetfreeze.com. Still time to get your stocking stuffers at Midtown Bowl. Stop in for yours today, 705-267-3500. Santa's favorite cookies are at Macassa's Pantry and Lemongrass. Stock up on your favorite Christmas treats, located at 254 3rd Avenue in your downtown. Merry Christmas from Pet Value Timmins. Stop in for your last-minute pet stocking stuffers today, located in Hollinger Court and in Timmins Square. Give the gift of bingo with Jackpot Time Timmins. Also book your seat now for the New Year's Eve special event bingo for only $50, 251 First Avenue. Your one-stop pet shop is Little Bit Western. From GOE splashless bowls to bowl thermometers, come and shop 372 Algonquin Boulevard West. And stock up on Fusion Mineral Paint this week at Porcupine Timber Mart. These paints highlight every curve, carve, and grain. You'll find them at 85 Bruce Avenue. Have guests coming in for the holidays? Book your comfy stay now at Timmins Super 8, 705-268-7171. Give the gift of Timmins Majors for under the tree. Visit TimminsMajors.com. Bigger screens, even bigger deals at Imagine Cinemas. Give the gift of film this holiday season. Visit ImagineCinemas.com. And the Schumacher Lions Club thank you for all the donations for this year's Feeding Families Radiothon. $125,855 was raised thanks to you, making it the biggest Stan Fowler ever. Honda snowblowers are back this week in stock at Mikey's. Put one under the tree now, 1301 Airport Road. It's still time to donate with the Pop-Up Balloon Shop's Toy and Food Drive. You can still donate toys or food this week to the Pop-Up Balloon Shop located at 269 Dale Avenue. Timmins Student Works Painting are hiring. Join their team in 2026. Call 705-363-0800 to apply. For the gamer on the list, Santa shops at Elite Geeks Electronics, and so should you. Still time to put your fun under the tree. Contact Chad today, 133 Spruce Street South, or call 705-266-7892. Looking for the fastest name in RC for under the tree? You'll find the biggest selection and more at the Shine Shop Crown Timmins, located 1300 Riverside Drive. Balance Studios bags are in at Balance Studios. Pick up yours today by calling 705-264-7655 or stop in and see them at 227 Spruce Street South. For rush deliveries, local out-of-town deliveries, call Gold Heart Courier Services. Still time to get your Christmas gifts moved today. 705-531-3005. Need office supplies and fast? Shop Timmins Smart Office with next day delivery. smartoffice.ca. Merry Christmas from the staff at 13 Designs Inc. For the best in graphic design in the new year, email Sean or John at 13designs.ca. And a huge thank you to Dare Timmins for all the free fun you had at our KINZ and KLOMP Christmas party Saturday. Merry Christmas from Rick and Fran from Dare Timmins. No job big or small for DAP Cleaning Solutions. With the best rates in the city, call Andrew Ed now. 705-465-3500. Join the Overflow Home Health team in the new year as a personal care lead. Send your resumes today, info@overflowhomehealth.com. If you haven't tried Sparks Pizza, what are you waiting for? Stop in for lunch this week for only $13 every day. 206 3rd Avenue and order online, sparkspizza.ca. Find your true north at Northern College. Visit northerncollege.ca. Hands in, hearts out. Volunteer in the new year with United Way. Be a part of a community that cares. UWCNEO.com. Get involved/volunteer. Boxing Week sales are on the lot this week at Timmins Hyundai. In fact, you can now buy them with Click to Buy. Visit TimminsHyundai.ca. Buying a new Hyundai just got easier. And the NOE are bringing Lou Ferrigno, the Hulk, and Erica DeFrance, Lois from Smallville to Timmins. All a part of the TimminsCon 2026 lineup for April. Details at NorthernOntarioExpo.com. Need your dentures fixed for Christmas? Vodasec Denture Clinic can fix and repair yours in 1 hour. 102 Pine Street South. Want a custom design kitchen for under your tree? There's still time at J&R Custom Cabinets as Boxing Week prices have begun. 1150 Riverside Drive, and don't pay for 3, 6, 9, 12 months OAC. Come work for Lucien Transportation. Lucien are now hiring drivers and bus monitors for Timmins and Cochrane. Get a $2,000 sign-on bonus and it's paid training. 705-360-4090. Ring in the new year with the Filipino Association of Timmins. Wednesday, December 31st at St. Joe's Parish. For tickets, call Stella today, 705-363-0720. Corona Equipment are hiring. Build your future with Corona Equipment. Send your resumes in now to coronaequipment.com. Come skate with the Timmins Porcupine Figure Skating Club. Register online for the new year, TimminsPorcupineFSC.uplifterinc.com. For mobile business patrol and more, call Pat's Canine Protection and Detection Services. Call Martin Peel for your quote now, 705-288-7435. For a commercial or residential clean, call Deep Cleaning Services and Lisa Framet, 705-365-6916. And the Wizard of Paws Inc. are offering canine enrichment between Christmas and New Year's. Call now for availability, 705-288-8660. And get a ticket for Love on the Brain with the Seatron Brain Injury Center. $10 a ticket and a chance at one of 25 romantic prizes, including a $5,000 trip voucher. Call today for yours, 705-264-2933. Get a ticket for Poke Check for a Cause with the Johnny Bauer Foundation and Camp Bickell. Look at this amazing stocking stuffer. Win a trip to Toronto for a Leaf game sitting in the alumni box. Visit rafflebox.ca/raffle/Camp Bickell. Fire safety tip of the week. Make sure your Christmas trees don't block any exits. This fire safety tip courtesy of your Timmins Fire Department. Boxing Week sales are on right now this week at Boreal Home and Decor. Up to 40% off this week on showroom items. Visit borealhd.ca. PAIB Insurance Inc., they've got your back and the coverage you need for the new year. Located 101 Pine Street South. Join the Alzheimer's Society Cochrane-Temiskaming team today as they're looking for new board members in 2026. Apply today, alzheimer.ca/Timmins. If you can think it, TypoPress printers can print it. Visit typopress.ca. Need a new space design for 2026? Contact Jen today at Mindful Living Interiors. Visit mindfullivinginteriors.com. Make the right choice for their education. Choose a Catholic one. Visit ncdsb.on.ca. Comtac Computers service what they sell, and they offer on-site service repair. 705-264-1351. Win a trip to Italy with the Porcupine Dante Club. Get a ticket now. These would make a great stocking stuffer. PorcupineDanteClub.com. For the best in glass, visit Canada Glass. Located 95 Wilson Avenue. Need help with your next home reno in the new year? Contact Sean Gagnon today at Timmins Home Improvement Center. You'll find Sean and his team at 89 Wilson Avenue. You are someone with the Canadian Mental Health Association. For more detail, visit someonesomeone.ca. For the gift of Timmins for under the tree, visit the Timmins Museum. Come and shop today, 325 2nd Avenue, and they're even open Christmas Eve from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay, 3 winners tonight, pal.
Yeah, we're spinning the PAIB Insurance Inc. Wheel of Winning 3 times for one of the amazing Camp Bickell hoodies. So 3 Camp Bickell hoodies going under the tree right now.
The Wheel of Winning, brought to you by PAIB Insurance Inc. We are real people dealing with real people. Locally owned and operated in downtown Timmins, 101 Pine Street South. Call toll free 1-844-360-5300.
All right, we're going to get right into it. This is
right.
winner 1.
Winner 1.
And we'll connect you with Camp Bickell.
Yeah.
You'll be able to pick your size and I think color too.
Yes, you do. Jackie Longblah.
All right.
So congratulations, Jackie. You are the first winner of a Camp Bickell hoodie.
Yeah, and we'll reach out to you folks.
Yep, we'll get in touch. Ram will get in touch, and then you'll get in touch with your brand new hoodie.
Now, winner number
Hoodie
3
number
winners.
2. Leo St. Germain.
There you go.
There we go. Look at me doing old school, eh?
There you go. And
Leo
are you
St.
ready
Germain.
for winner 3 there,
That's
Kinsman?
right. The trifecta of Camp
Yeah,
Bickell
there we go.
hoodies. Waving to Joanne, watches
Yeah.
the show. She's right at our entrance. Brooke Ashley.
Congratulations.
Yes.
There you go. 1, 2, 3. Done.
3 winners, 3 Camp Bickell hoodies. And again, if you want to find more merch, I know they've just printed a whole whack of them here, campbickell.ca. And congratulations to our 3 winners.
Yeah,
nice,
awesome.
nice Christmas gifts. And again, they're just like the ones that we're wearing right here.
So tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Santa Claus reads your letters. We got a lot of letters.
A lot in that
our
box
there, yeah.
So up until tomorrow night, drop off those letters right here at the Timmins Square Shopping Center at our KINZ and KLOMP studio. And yes, Santa will read them live at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. It's going to be a great show.
Christmas Eve, 10 a.m., we're going to be releasing our 5th annual story that's read by a bunch of people from the community. This year it's Rudolph, and we got a ton of people reading your Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer.
We were thinking, have we done Rudolph? We have not done it. So Rudolph is going to be this year's treat. And again, 10 a.m. Christmas Eve morning. It's going to be a lot of fun.
There we go. Good night, everyone. Stay safe, stay warm.
And get those letters written to Santa Claus. Santa Claus reading them live right here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock on KINZ and KLOMP.
Bells are about to ring, making spirits bright. What fun